Welcome to the Anglian Museum of Cups and Saucers. Its mission is to collect, conserve, safeguard, exhibit and interpret cups and saucers for the people of East Anglia. The museum aims to ensure that the public have the widest possible access to the Anglian cup and saucer collection through displays, events, activities and educational work. The mission of the museum has informed its collecting policy and it has... oh dear, hang on. It seems that perhaps the collecting policy hasn't been stuck to quite as rigorously as it might have. Is that a tea bag display I see in there? So, it appears over the years the Cup and Saucer Museum has perhaps collected items that might at one time have been considered relative to the collecting aims of the museum. But clearly now the time has come to review the collection and maybe even dispose of some of them. No, wait, stop! You can't do that. Rationalising a museum collection is not solely about disposal. It's not a quick fix to clear space and raise money. It's about refining collections, making them more accessible and making the museum more effective. It's really all about public benefit. Like all collections management, rationalisation needs a measured, structured approach. Indeed, an accredited museum needs to set out its approach to rationalisation in order to fulfil the requirements to the revised standard. A good place to start is by developing a policy statement. That should contain the museum's mission statement, a definition of rationalisation, and an outlined set of principles is also a good thing. Of course, to guide you with this policy statement, there's the Museum Code of Ethics, the Museums Association's Disposal Toolkit, and the Share Museums East's Planning for Action report. To move forward with rationalisation, a museum needs to have an overview of its collections. A simple spreadsheet is fine. And an overview of the potential each collection has for rationalisation. And it needs a process for assessing collections. Each object or group of objects could be considered in the following ways. First of all, think about relevance. Does it relate to the collecting policy of the museum? Quality. Is the item a good example of its kind? Duplication. Is it one of many examples of its kind in the collection? Condition. Is it in a decent state of repair? Are there health and safety issues to consider, such as asbestos, mercury or harmful chemicals? Ownership. Does the museum actually own the object, or is it on loan? And of course, size. Is the object taking up more space than it's worth? So, through careful assessment, you can reach a decision on the best option for each item. Allocating items a different use within the museum, such as set dressing or handling collection. Returning loaned items to their origins. Perhaps even recalling items on loan from other organisations. Converting loans to the museum to gifts to the museum. Disposal of items by gifting to another accredited museum, or if that's not possible, to other organisations or individuals. Disposal by sale to another accredited museum, or again, if that's not possible, to other organisations or individuals. Disposal by recycling. And, in cases where no other option exists, disposal by full or partial destruction. It's safe to say collections rationalisation does not happen overnight. It can take years and should be linked to the museum's overall forward plan. So, the Anglian Museum of Cups and Saucers has a mission. The mission of the museum has informed its collecting policy, and it has stuck rigorously to curating only items pertaining to cups and saucers from East Anglia. It is now one of the most coherent collections in the country. Its rich displays, friendly environment and exclusive visits to